There's a lot to love about lure fishing the reef, and a lot of you out there know about the effectiveness of soft plastic grubs and minnow style lures. Well, today I'm playing with another couple of lures that you might not be so familiar with. One's a soft imitation prawn lure, another's a hard body lure. What we're going to show you will work no matter where you choose to chase fish around Australia. Hang around, let's have some fun on the reef. There's no point casting a lure until you've found your fish. When you're on the reef, you want to find areas where a bit of current and hard reef interact, and then use of the sound to drive around, find places where the bait's concentrating, and preferably look for a few of those bigger arches showing you there's some better fish there. Then work out the best way to anchor or drift on them and get those lures into gear. Hard lipless crankbait's an awesome lure to use on the reef. There's a couple of really easy ways to use them. At the moment, I'm using the Savage Fat Vibe. These lures sink and vibrate when you lift them, and that's their charm. If I'm fishing in deeper water, 20 metres plus, quite often, pitch a lure out the back, either cast it way behind the boat, let it sink under its own weight, or simply let it out behind the boat till it gets close to bottom. And then, like a lot of anglers, you can use a really passive approach here. Set your drag right, sometimes just put the rod in your rod holder and let the action of the boat move the lure. A lot of guys are catching their snapper doing exactly that right up and down the coast at the moment. However, right now, we're in 8 to 10 metres of water. I've set up a drift. I'm going to cast this lure ahead of the boat, let it land, engage the line, and then watch as it goes down towards bottom. Now, the reason I tied this lure on is it's an agitator. It vibrates and it makes a lot of noise. So when I think the fish are a little bit fired up, this is the lure I put on. As it gets to bottom, the line slackens. A couple of quick, aggressive rips of the rod, wind up that slack. You want to really kick that lure up off the bottom, pause it, and then let it slowly get back to the bottom again. And all you want to do is fish that retrieve all the way back to the boat. Just feeling for any slight bump in the rod or loss of weight, because that means the fish has grabbed it. It's time to lift the rod and go, go, go. I try so hard to get back to bottom. Oh, a bit of weight in that one. Lovely. There you go. A lure that probably guys that have fished the reef a lot mightn't have used as much as I have recently, and that is a lipless crankbait. This one's the Savage Fat Vibe. It's a lure that sinks and rattles and vibrates when you lift it. It very quickly gets the attention of reef species looking for a feed that's a little bit out of place. Just to show the lipless crankbaits won't work just on the reef species. A whole bunch of pelagics has just cruised into the area, and I pitched it in the middle of the mayhem and quickly hooked up. Oh. A small tuna of some sort, but these lures just look so much the part of a bait fish. Doesn't matter if they swim high or low in the water, they're going to eat them. You'll find when you take a lot of imitation prawn baits out of the packet, they often come pre-rigged. Now this one, 3D TPE Savage Shrimp, he's come weedless, which is a great option if you want to fish around shallow reef, other snags, timber and the likes. The real beauty of these and the flexibility and versatility of the bait is they can be retrofitted. This one's obviously been rigged on a heavier jig head, which then allows me to fish some deeper water. The thing I really love about these baits, they feel like the real thing. They're very motile. I know it's a big word, and what it means, they're flexy. They're segmented body, which means they'll swim and kick just like the real thing. A very, very handy little lure to have, no matter where you choose to chase your fish. Prawn imitation lures are awesome on the reef, and there's a couple of easy ways to fish them. If you are in deeper water, by that I mean 20 metres plus, I generally like to fish them out the back of the boat, and it's a case, pitch them out the back, let them sink down to bottom, watching your line. The moment it relaxes, you're on bottom, and then gentle little hops and just keep that prawn looking like a stray prawn, flipping and ticking itself away over the bottom. Keep fishing that throughout the areas which you're holding fish. They'll be on it before long. At the moment, we're in shallower reef, so we're in 8 to 10 metres of water. I love drifting this kind of country, and generally cast it as far ahead of the boat as you can, using a medium weight spin outfit, 4 to 8 kilos, 20 pound braid, 30 pound leader, 4,000 size reel. Having cast, landed that lure on the water, engage the reel, keep the line tight, watch. As it gets to bottom, the line's going to relax. Then all you want to do, gentle little hops, keep winding up that slack. You have to keep your line tight throughout the retrieve. Any sign of a bump tap or loss of weight means the fish has got it. Strike and away you go. They're incredibly effective and very easy to fish.